Hey everyone, welcome back to WrestlePop.
All right, guys, Kurt Angle was talking about his WWE contract on the most recent episode of his show, and he basically detailed how he gave up $5 million, all because he took very, very bad advice.
So guys, this is like just painful to read about. So we're gonna break it down. Basically, after the Olympics, Vince McMahon and all those guys, they were interested in Kurt Angle. They actually offered him, they did the usual spiel, bring him over to Vince in a limo and all that kind of stuff. And they said, Vince McMahon said to him, listen, we want to pay you $500,000 guaranteed every year for the next 10 years. Just sign on the dotted line.
And he said, nope, never mind, I don't want to do it.
He said, Vince, I got to think about it. I'm not really sure if I want to do this. So he goes back to his agent and says, hey, you know, this guy Vince McMahon wants me to do this. I'm not so sure. What do you think about this? And his agent said, hell no, and ripped it up. Guys, this guy thought Vince McMahon and the WWE was actually a downgrade for this Olympian. And so Kurt Angle, you know, took his advice, and then afterwards he's looking, he's thinking, oh my God, I'm an Olympian. I got a gold medal. I'm gonna have like offers left and right. They're coming at me and all this kind of stuff. And then guess what happened?
Well, nothing happened. I think he thought that he was like gonna be on the Wheaties box and he was gonna have all these endorsements. And then he realized, you know what, just because you're an Olympian doesn't mean that people actually care about you. I feel like a lot of people only care about the Olympics every 4 years whenever it comes around.
I don't think people really care because usually the ratings for the last couple of Olympics is pretty bad.
Yeah.
And here's the thing about the wrestling one. Look, you might be a fan of it, but let's be honest here, guys. Nobody really cares about like...
You're in the minority.
Yeah, you're in the minority. Olympic wrestling is cool. Usually when I would see it, it was like, you know, on a weekend or weekday or whatever, like at 10 a.m. in the morning, 11 a.m. or something like that. No one's watching it. No one really cares. And the thing about it is, once the Olympics is over, no one really cares about these Olympic people.
Yes.
Other than a few of them, and that's because they have a little charisma. Like Michael Phelps or the other guy, the swimmer guy.
Ryan Lochte.
Ryan Lochte. Yeah, they have charisma, man. They have something to offer. But a lot of these Olympic people, they're, you know, just doing their sport. You did your thing for your country. Now go away.
Well, and here's the thing also. I feel like the Olympics also, it's very focused on the technical aspect of the sport. Whereas even if you tune into like something like the NFL or the MLB or something, even though they don't have like scripted like things going on, the players are still bringing out their charisma and like doing interviews. And more importantly, you see them often. You see them every week. Whereas these Olympians, like, you don't see them that often. So
here's what happens, guys. First year, like afterwards, he's sitting at home, no offers, $500,000 he lost. Next year, same thing, man. $500,000 he lost. So that's $1 million freaking dollars, guys. $1 million he lost out on. So of course, what does he do? He calls Vince McMahon and Jim Ross and those guys and say, hey man, you know that offer, is that still good? And what do you think they said?
Hell no.
They said, bro, we'll offer you like $50,000. You can go to our, like, you know, what is it? Training thing.
And you actually have to like audition too. We're not just gonna give it to you. You actually gotta try out.
So of course he did because he had no other option. And thank goodness everything worked out. But guys, think about it. Guaranteed contract for $500,000, man. He lost $1 million sitting at home, twiddling his fingers and stuff, wondering what he's gonna do. And this is a cautionary tale. When people offer you the money, take it.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, 5 Minute Eats. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.